Okay, I see I started. It's now 10:01 p.m. Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a few days since I last played this. It is now July 3rd for me. I'm going to explain why I didn't play this for a few days. I wanted to. I planned to play this for the past 2 days, but events prevented me from doing so. Got a lot of things I want to talk about today. But let's get started. What was that? Shelf with old books. Am I gonna go back to the Velvet Room? Yep, usually this means I will. Let me check the audio. What was that? Shelf with... So before I get started...
About time you've come to.
Before I get started, let me just say, Colors Flying High, that got hit with copyright. I shouldn't even be surprised. I let the whole intro play out last time, because I swear, I thought it didn't have a problem last time I played it. Oh well. But, what really confused me was Desire did not get a claim for the split moment that I played it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to let Desire play out once, and let's see if I don't have to mute it if it's unnecessary. Life with Change is still a big no-no. I can't play that. So, there you go.
On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
Wonder if you guys can hear me drinking.
Let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand it all for the time.
I think it's the same if I choose either option.
Training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
Why, thank you. What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Palaces?
I bestowed it to you as a
It's the
means
exact same
to train you
response.
as a thief.
I choose either option, it's the exact same.
Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
I feel like I probably should have made this a lot clearer last time I played, but this time playing through the game, I'm gonna talk about spoilers basically. So if you're watching this for the first time and you don't know anything about this game, ooh, well, that's unfortunate, because I'm just gonna go into details about this game. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. I don't want Sojiro to kick me out for being late 2 days in a row. They had to make sure to animate us getting an umbrella this time. What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear it? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately, says mellow student, light-hearted student. All these accidents are becoming because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, because the economy... Well, I said because. Between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
You know what? He makes a good point. If you guys didn't hear my dogs, that's exactly why I didn't play this for 2 days. Well, there was another reason.
Please, take my seat. My station's
I'll
coming.
explain in due time.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Mother
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady.
Want me to wake him up, or you should say something? I don't remember what I chose last time. I feel like I may have chosen this. Want me to, quote, wake him up? Yeah, I'll go for this.
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
With what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Guys, I gotta be honest. Since the last time I played this game, she has skyrocketed to the top of my waifu list for this game. She's adorable, she's polite to a T, and she has an amazing story in this game. Whoops, I think I walked right past the front door. And what can I say? I'm a sucker for red. My favorite color is red. I'm actually wearing a red shirt right now, by coincidence. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though? Why did I have such a tough time reading that? Now, if I was playing the original Persona 5, Makoto would still be #1 for me. I'm the social study teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I forgot all about this guy. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year, because we live in a society. Time for me to Google the answers once again. A certain dictionary directory defines a year as I couldn't finish reading that. But who cares, as long as I get the answer right. Hey, new kid!
What's the answer?
Tell me what the devil's dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. I don't know what the hell he just asked me, but I see here on Google the answer is villains.
This is it. Correct.
Correct, male factors to be specific. I have no idea what any of this means. You actually knew that, huh? Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism. Yeah, I know you guys can hear my dogs. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Excuse me. He got it right. Is he really a criminal? Am I the villain? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. You know, I also have to admit, it's a little weird, it's a little strange for Kasumi to be the top of my waifu list for this game. Yes, I said I'm a sucker for red. You know, my favorite color is red, but it's awkward in my personal life, because, well, my sister has a full dyed head of red hair. That's very awkward for me. I didn't ask her to do it. She wanted to do it, and she's had that look for the better part of over a decade. I hear this incredible first year came. Wow, the girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? The delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh, what's that got to do with anything? So what if the two of us just happen to walk through the front door at the exact same time? Assault, blackmail, drugs, he's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife. I'm not Yuri.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Yeah, things have been dangerous around you as well.
I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often.
No, the hell you don't.
And be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
I may be a criminal. I may have a criminal record, but you're way worse than me.
Yo.
Who are you again? What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
It was just a dream. I'm out. Sure. What's next? Sure. What you got planned?
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
You know, it's not like this will ever happen, but I'm afraid that if I ever bring a woman home, you know, I introduce her to my family and she has a full head of red hair. What? Just like my sister, I'm afraid my family's gonna look at me weird like, you got something to tell us?
Something like that, though. We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe. Let's just go home.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again? I want to go home. I want that amazing curry I had for breakfast.
Let's go. For real?
What's a for real counter at now?
Smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Let's go home. Are you sure it's around here? Check on your phone.
I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Yeah, speaking of
If
which...
it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone.
Oh, I should have turned my
Say
speaker
stuff
off
like
then.
returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Just, don't go on to my incognito. You don't want to see what I got on there.
What's this eyeball looking thing?
It just appeared. I can't delete it. Cute logo, huh? It just appeared.
What? What a weird app.
You should probably get this phone's factory reset
I knew
if
it.
a
There's
random
an
app
navigation
popped up.
There's even your search history.
Oh, you probably don't want to look at that.
Yes. Let's try using it.
But I don't know how. I don't know about this. whatever.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle.
Pervert Castle.
There we go. And then we went in a certain direction and...
Instead of us going to the castle's coming to us.
Huh? What the hell?
Okay, this music should not be allowed. So let's see if I get flagged for right there. See, another reason I mute all the songs that are copyright, aside from it being a headache to deal with, is that I'm afraid during the moments the song plays, if I say anything, well, that'll be muted as well. So, oh, there we go. Let's see.
It's the castle from yesterday.
So anything I say will be muted. If this is muted, you're not hearing this right now. You're hearing absolutely nothing. I'm gonna let this play out this one more time just to confirm if I can or cannot have this music playing. And if I cannot, well, this part is dead ass silent. Everyone watching this after it's posted, you will not hear any of this. Not bad, huh?
You like it?
Don't you? It's kind of fresh. It's kind of clean.
No effing sense at all.
Hey,
Hello, cat.
stop making a commotion.
All right.
The shadows started
Fingers
acting up,
crossed
and
that
you're wondering
I
what
don't have to
do.
mute this section, but I know better. I know deep down that I will have to mute this, and it's going to be a real hassle. It's going to be such a pain.
Cool.
So I'm taking one for the. Oh, pfft, I'm taking one for the bullet. I'm taking a bullet for you guys.
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how much of this I have to silence.
It's how his distorted heart views the school.
I swear to God.
Kamoshida. Distorted. Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I can't believe this, of all songs, isn't allowed.
What did you say?
Life will change, I can understand, but not. But really? This? The song Desire?
Captive here.
Which, by the way, is the name of this. I forgot about the name last time.
Oh shit. It's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday.
Also, last time I talked about the gun in the game, I was like, something of life? Something of life? I remember. It's called Quality of Life,
It's like that every day
dumbass.
here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch.
For real?
This is bullshit.
Can we hurry up? Because the longer this goes on for, the more this will possibly be silenced.
That isn't going to open it, you know. Still,
Break the window.
You have your reasons.
We all hate him as much as he does.
It's Morgana.
What did Ryuji call him just now?
You want me to take you to them?
Yes.
Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Say less.
It's settled then.
For real?
Oh, there we go. What for real is that? Number 3 in this game? Or 4? 3 or 4? Please change the music. Please change. Change the song. Thank
This is
you.
our infiltration point.
Thank you for changing the
Is that where
song.
we escaped out
So
of?
as I was saying, in case,
That's right.
another reason why
Through the entrance is
I mute the
We
the
supposed to
copyright
know about that
songs,
stuff?
aside from it being a headache to deal with,
Teach you as we go.
is that, you know, in case I say something during the copyrighted music
Sorry
portions,
for dragging you into all
you
of
guys
this.
won't be able to hear what I say
Just keep
after it's
that
posted.
bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants.
So if that portion just now was muted, you didn't hear a word I said.
I owe you big time.
But like I said, I'm gonna let it play out this time to just confirm if this song is not allowed.
Creepy as always.
Now make sure you do exactly as I say. All right?
So in a moment I'll explain,
Follow me.
or I'll explain right now. So I didn't play this for 2 days. I planned to play this 2 days ago. And then I planned yesterday, but nothing happened. Nothing came from me playing this. So today is July 3rd. 2 days ago, on July 1st, it was actually Canada Day, which I completely forgot. I never remember when Canada Day is. For those who don't know, yes, I am from Canada, and Canada Day is on July 1st. It's kind of like July 4th for America. So, on July 1st, 2 days ago from me playing this,
Let's go.
there was a bunch of fireworks, like right outside the house. And my dogs were barking the entire time. They were barking more than what you heard earlier. So obviously I couldn't play that during then, because my dogs would be barking non-stop, and well, you guys don't want to hear that. Now, I really tried to play this yesterday, but it may be best that I
Looks like
didn't.
We're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
So here's what happened yesterday.
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead
Oh
of
yeah,
rushing everywhere
if you
headlong.
ambush them, you'll get a different
Get from
song.
behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
There's no hyphen in the word preemptive?
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike.
Kind of like, you know, don't forget the hyphen between spider
you know
and
you're just
man.
going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
So what was this in week 2 again? Wind. I don't have wind, but Morgana does. So here's what happened yesterday. I was about to say, Morgana, why didn't you use your wind? But that's okay, we won anyways. So what happened yesterday? I was completely done setting up to play this. As I was about to start, my dad tells me he's going out to buy dessert. And then my mom tells me she wants to buy pizza. Well, I don't see a point to raising this drawbridge. Can we bring it back down? Now, one might wonder, what does that have to do with you playing this?
Why ain't anyone here?
Well, you know, the front door's open, my dogs will go crazy.
Where'd they go?
And then they'll knock on the door telling me, hey, dessert and pizza's here.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps.
And then, you know, I gave it another half hour. Like, I was thinking, maybe instead of 10 p.m., I'll start at 10:30, give my dad a little bit of time to get home, bring all the goods.
We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
The moment, like 10:30 on the dot, he came through the door. And then, you know, time to eat.
The shadows probably.
I didn't want to start too late, you know. At best, I was gonna do like not 11, 10:45.
There's a lack of distortion.
But also last night there were still fireworks, so my dogs were still barking. It was getting too late, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this tonight. It's getting too late.
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
What a coincidence.
Palace?
Someone else calls this place a palace too.
Happening because he thinks the school is his own.
Connection, maybe?
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
I like it.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I am Morgana.
An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
How are you
What is
tortured?
this, a comic book?
You look pretty fine.
Seriously crazy.
I guess all
We're
those
gonna keep
wounds
going,
healed up
so
nicely.
hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
At least you didn't flail that around in public like a certain someone else did with swords.
Fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something, huh?
Mona has Dia.
So you were
What?
planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
So that means he brought a model gun to school. Now, in reality, if you're caught, you will be very much escorted to the
There are
police
probably
station.
Still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Safe rooms, I already know. Why not save? Whoops. So here's the big reason why I wanted to do this yesterday, but it's probably best that I did not end up doing it. There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out of here. Out of there. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. I'm not paying you to imagine. Get back to work. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Mwahahahaha. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? That was probably very useful information. I hope you heard it. They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. A little further ahead, the exact same direction the guard went. Let's follow. Where can I hide again?
There's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those
Like,
doors.
what spots? When do I get that unlocked?
What are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
Yeah, I know.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
I will not. Like, can I hide here? No, I cannot. Oop. I was about to just jump in. That's not what I meant to do.
There's two enemies. It's weak to fire skills.
Which I don't have.
Persona. Impressive. Yeah.
I totally didn't forget that triangle was to use Persona. I need to get used to playing this game again.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. Finish it. Yeah.
Let's go. Go down.
Come on, Morgana, take it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Victory.
Alright, so here's the main reason why I probably should not have played this yesterday. And it might be a good thing that I didn't. Yesterday, on July 2nd, was the 2-year anniversary of the day that my dog had passed. If you guys remember, the first time I played this, over 2 years ago, honestly, like 2.5 years ago, during me playing that, my dog had passed away. During that time. I remember vividly too. At 4 days after he passed, I came back to play this game. So what I could have done yesterday was play it in his memory, but then so many things happened where that prevented me from playing it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's for the best that I don't play it today.
Nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see.
Excuse me, I don't mean to be clearing my throat so much tonight.
I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit.
Your
But
wish
oh my
will be
God,
granted,
this boy
Ryuji.
From earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
I wonder what will happen if we bring in a genuine fake gun in here, like one of those plastic ones with the orange tip, or even like a painted water gun.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
Morgana could have said something there, like, it will, just watch.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Yep, I already know this.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Gun properties and ammo restoration. Guns have higher attack power than melee weapons, but have a limited amount of ammunition. Yeah, I know.
Right? I'll show you my weapon too.
That's a great quality of life that they improved on for this version of the game.
For real?
Add one more to the for real count. But yeah, Billy passed away 2 years ago. Even after 2 years, I constantly think about him. He's always on my mind. You know, it didn't hit me until yesterday. Yesterday, as of me playing this on the actual anniversary of the day he passed. He passed at the age of 13. And that was 2 years ago. My family got him 15 years ago. It didn't hit me until I really thought about it. It's been 15 years since he joined our family. That makes me feel so incredibly old. 15 years ago. And just like that, I remember, you know, it's 15 years. 15 years ago getting him.
Ammo's replenished.
And just like that, in the blink of an eye, not only is he gone, but 15 years has passed. You know, not only has he long been gone now, but it's also been 2 years since then. Adding up to a grand total of 15 years. You know, before I know it, it would have been 5 years since he passed, 10 years since he passed, 50 years since he's passed.
Nice.
You know, it's truly not fair how little time he actually got. He may have lived a full, happy life, but it was still too short. And you know, that's why it was a bit of a stab to the heart yesterday for my family to suddenly want pizza. Because my dogs, they love pizza crust. Now, before anyone questions me, you give your dogs pizza crust? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Billy lived to a very happy and healthy 13. So, you know, clearly we're raising them healthy. He lived a full life eating a lot of food he loved, including pizza crust. So that's why it really stabbed. It really hurt yesterday to eat pizza, like, you know, the day of his death, and we're eating his favorite food. That might be a way to honor him, but it just, to me, it kind of felt like taunting. Like, oh, today he died. Let's have his favorite food that he can no longer have.
What do you want to do?
Yes, I still ate it, but I wasn't necessarily happy doing it. Direct command. Just in case you do something stupid. But if I'm in control, that means all the responsibility is on me. Oh god! If I do something stupid, that's on me. Fire, which I don't have. And goodbye.
Nice work, team.
But yeah, I miss Billy every day.
It's a step forward.
Let me tell you, there is no greater pain,
Alright.
at least emotionally, than losing a loved one. I say emotionally because I bet there's probably some pretty painful physical feelings out there.
I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
So I don't want to say there's no greater pain than losing a loved one.
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
I'll pass.
Something like that. Let's go.
What did he teach us again? Like right here?
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies.
Oh, is he about to teach us the all-out attack?
It's time. Ravage them.
Or is he gonna tell us the...
Now rush on in for an
Oh yeah, it is an all-out attack.
Let's go.
Thought he was gonna teach us to... what's the word? I don't want to say bargain. Ultimatum? Like, you know, teach us to say either join us or die.
You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack.
I wonder how an all-out
If you
attack
manage to knock
looks
all the enemies
on
down,
from an outside
you might be
perspective.
able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
That's too much trouble. Alright, I get it.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Ooh, is this a dining hall? I see tables and plates. Training hall of love. What kind of bullshit is this? What's over there? I hear flowing water.
Yeah.
But you know what really breaks my heart? You know, I can't say knowing, but believing that there is no afterlife. You know, believing that there's just nothing after death. And that's what he's currently experiencing. Oh, there we go. Here's the song I can't play again. Let's see if this gets muted.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
Them dudes down there getting spanked the hell out of.
But this is beyond messed up.
Let's see if I have to mute this. I don't know. I'm talking in hopes that I don't have to. But just in case I do.
Stop it!
Faint voice. song.
That Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real.
Oh, add another one to the for real
Kamoshida's
count.
Using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Huh? It's not working.
What were you trying to do?
Navigation app, but the
Were you trying to
camera's
take
in no
pictures? Oh.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Camera won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's see if that portion just now was muted too. If it was, I'm betting it probably was.
What's this?
Don't we have to, like, yeah, watch them. Water. Please, no more. I accidentally skipped it there. That's a kettle, right? That's a kettle dangling on a string. Can't they just, you know, run to the side, get off the treadmill? What is this? The cosmic treadmill that Earth 90 Flash ran on? Did I miss a place I can look over there too? Like, do I have to examine here as well?
Damn it.
But yeah, in honor of Billy's memory, what we did was we bought flowers and we set apples before him and his photo. There's a picture of him on a little table at the front of the house. We put the bouquet of flowers in front of his picture plus an apple. And, you know, his cremated remains inside of an urn, which is actually inside it's in the same room I'm currently playing this in. We set an apple in front of that as well. There's currently an apple on the floor right in front of me. You might be wondering, why apples? Why do you have apples set in front? Well, aside from pizza crust, my dogs love fruit. And a very common fruit we give them is apples. You know, my mom would actually make like apple soup sometimes. Apple soup plus a couple of other stuff, like she puts dried figs in there as well. And my dogs love the apples that come out of that soup. But yeah, Billy, just like the rest of my dogs, they all loved apples. Or
What are your thoughts?
Billy loved apples. I didn't want to put, you know, a bitten off piece of pizza crust in front of his picture or on the floor in front of him, just because I'm positive my other dogs will swoop in and take it. You know, his remains that are still inside of an urn.
What?
Well, the urn is actually a rock shape, from what I remember. Like it's in a giant plastic rock design. And you know, 2 years has passed since he passed. 2 years has gone by since he passed away, and I still haven't looked at it. I don't know when I'll ever be able to bring myself to it. His urn is inside of a cardboard box, and the whole thing is draped over with a towel for some reason. I'm starting to get teary-eyed just talking about this. But to this day, I have not, you know, taken off the towel, opened the box, taken the urn out, and actually taken a look. I just can't bring myself to do it. But eventually, in this lifetime, I will. You know, I can't go the rest of my life not looking at it or avoiding it. One day I will, but that day won't be here for quite a while. And you know, if it were up to me, his urn would be displayed on a shelf, not really a shelf, but on a little area in the living room where the TV is. Like, that way he'll be with the family forever. Like, all the time he'll be with us.
Oh, man.
Because back then, all the time, my family would watch TV. I wasn't there because I don't care for the shows they watch, so I just went to my room and did my own stuff.
This way.
But Billy would be in his dog bed next to my sister. He'd be with the family watching TV. So if it were up to me, he would be with the family in the living room.
To think you'd make the same mistake again.
But my family deemed that bad luck. Like, we're not doing that, because to them, that would bring bad luck. You know, technically having a dead body in the middle of the living room, like, that'll bring bad luck. I think that's absolute nonsense, but hey, I'm not the alpha of the house.
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
How's it already been almost 50 minutes since I started? Violence?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
I feel like you would stink more than us. I feel like King Kamoshida here would not take showers.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
I wonder what will happen if you actually win this fight. What if you hack something into this game where you can actually win this fight? It's strong against Curse, so I can't use Curse. Or it doesn't matter if I do anyways.
There's more of
Because it's scripted for you to lose this fight.
failure.
Can't be.
Oh, look, it's this song again that I can't play. Let's see if this portion gets muted too. There's going to be 3 sections so far that I will have to mute if I do get flagged for this.
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly.
This will take days to resolve, by the way, if this is the
Though
case.
it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
Quote-unquote kindness.
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me.
You see, there's a dilemma. I can talk more to try to block out the
He
song,
not oppose me with a sound argument. I would
but the more I talk,
only breaking his star's
but wait,
leg.
the more I talk, the higher chance, like, I say something and it'll be muted if this does have to get muted. Wait,
The
what?
school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Don't let him win! I probably should have said the other thing, but that's okay.
Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No. That's what
Can you please stop playing this music just yet?
All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Thank you, the song stopped.
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
Okay, let me stop, because you guys can hear my dogs barking. Let me stop before the next scene happens. What was Kamoshida's first name again? Something Kamoshida. But yeah, as I was saying, in case that portion does get muted, I have a dilemma. I can either talk more to try to block out the song, but that also risks, like, the more I speak, the more that'll be muted, the more you can't hear what I said. I'm gonna let my dogs calm down first before I play the next scene. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing out there? I am heartbroken as always. Broken by this lifetime. Is it silent yet? No. Because the next scene is awesome. We're just staying at this one screen. Just trying to listen. I think it's fine.
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou and I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
I can only imagine how bad of a headache it is every time you get a persona.
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am.
Ryuji does look fresh with that collar and ascot.
Let's do this, Captain Kid!
Summon Bicorn. Or are these guys weak too? You don't have one, but these guys do, right? Yes. You know, following Ryuji's yellow scheme with the blonde hair and electricity, you think Ryuji would have gone electric as his whatever it's called, as his I forget what it's called. You think Ryuji would be using electricity if he did dye his hair back to black? Let me take you out first. Aw, you resist, so don't use Joker's persona. Maybe for Joker, use like melee attacks. Not like it matters, because we win.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida.
Glorious is not the word I would use.
Have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Quit talking and just use your persona moves on him.
She had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
Oh my god.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
I'm so jealous. Something seems off.
Yeah, now that you mention it, but why
Something
is she-
seems off, like majority of her clothes.
Hey, let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous?
Maybe a little? I'm kidding.
Surprised women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant.
You know, more realistically, he'd probably imagine her completely butt-ass naked, but, you know, because, they can't have that in the game. We can't die here.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
We'll expose you more than you're exposing yourself underneath that king's robe. Or is that more a gown?
Whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
But anyways, as I was saying earlier, before I kind of lost track of my own thoughts, you know, I don't believe there's any afterlife.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
It looks good on you.
Should I be happy about that? Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens.
Excuse me.
It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit.
Let's get out of here.
Said to be quiet.
Can't you be quiet and move at the same time?
But we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
Unless Kamoshida gets his hands on two pendants and merges with his other self like Ali Alston does.
Remember about the execution?
Or does. Did I say does? It's like she did.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Get the hell out of here.
I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Wonder if you guys can hear me just move around in my chair.
I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about?
What is this mementos you just said?
Helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Let me think about it. I never promised. What plan? Well, I'm not gonna say this. What plan? Or let me think about it. Let me think about it.
What? The nerve!
I don't know. Let me think about it.
Because
Let's see if I'm in the mood.
is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy.
Yeah, we got
Everything cat.
homework.
You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Trying to pay attention to the background. Or was that a later scene?
Back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot.
Because I tried to go back and look. I still couldn't find the scene with
I'm dead tired.
the
How you
Maruki.
holding up?
I'm exhausted.
I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done.
That's music to my ears.
So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
You know it. Nah, that sounds difficult.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
How did that happen?
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
Of course he did. A teacher did that? But why?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
I feel you, but...
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji. You guys think animals understand the concept of death and probably there being nothing afterwards? I know all animals have survival instinct. Like if you see a threat, you'll probably get away, try to get to safety.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way.
It almost happened that way too.
However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast...
See, that's why I'm more used to I am thou, thou art I, because I kept on hearing it in this game.
Wings of rebellion
Not used to the way Persona 4 said it.
With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom.
How did that game say it? Thou art I and I am thou? Is that how it said? It was said in that game?
All right. Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Are you paying? What kind of food? I think I always say sure. Pause.
Just follow me.
I think I always say sure there, so let's see what happens. Well, we already saw what happened.
What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
We're in public. Calm down, we're in public.
But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh?
Gulp. Munch.
Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought.
What did you do?
I don't got a record like you do. I mean, that's...
Thanks for rubbing it in.
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too.
Munch, 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 munch. Finish.
The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
I wonder, does Japanese restaurants or ramen restaurants actually just have boxes of ginger like that?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on.
I imagine it's
As long as we
pickled
do
ginger,
something
like the
about
pink one
Kamoshida,
you get in like
I'm sure
sushi
we'll both
boxes.
feel better about being at school. Oh yeah. Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
The chat app is now available. You may occasionally receive messages from those close to you.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves.
We
The
hit
volleyball
up those
rally's
guys, not we
tomorrow,
hit those guys.
Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
And immediately pause.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
You're being loud. You're being too loud.
Ah, right.
What was the point of including that scene? Pretty sure that wasn't in the original game. What was the point of adding that? Besides just building the world. Aside from building the world, which it doesn't really build at all, there was no point to including that.
I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh?
That can't
What
be
does he
anything
want?
good.
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Come on, you know better.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the anime for this game?
Better go.
You know that that Shiho here went through something pretty bad. I think it was this scene in the anime. Kamoshida beat the hell out of her in his office. Makes it even more satisfying to take him down.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Of course.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
Understood. Hey, I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Nope. Who's this? I'm gonna be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. Well, see you tomorrow. Whoops. Went too fast there.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
You got it. And after he's gone, let's go wandering out. There's nothing really I can do, so just go to bed. Right? Nothing I can do. I don't have a crafting table just yet. I can't make nighttime curry just yet. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. You know, I don't know if my dogs understand the concept of growing old and passing away. You know, one thing my sister said to me, who knows how long ago, better part of over a decade ago at least. Like, I still remember what she said to me this one time, and it's never left my mind. I don't remember what the context was, or how it even came up, but the thing she told me was, don't think about how long you'll be dead for. That one sentence alone has stuck with me my entire life. And because she said not to think about it, I did exactly that. I did exactly think about it. And it's kind of scary once you think about it, too. You know, and the answer is forever. You know, once you're gone, that's it. There is no coming back. There's no anything else. I don't mean to sound old. Then again, like I said, Billy did join the family 15 years ago. But let's see if any fossils out there remember the phrase YOLO. Remember that? Remember how old YOLO is? For the kids who don't know, YOLO is what us older folks said back in the day whenever we decided to do something stupid or whatever. You know, it stood for you only live once. So it's like, I'm about to do something stupid. I don't know. I don't know how to cook. Let me cut this onion with a knife that I don't know how to handle. YOLO, you only live once. And if you really think about it, yeah, that's true. You do only live once.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Thank you for the greeting once again.
Our previous conversation tonight.
We didn't need to cut off the conversation.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yeah, it's kind of cozy. I got my own toilet, my own bed. The ball and chain on my ankle's a little much, but you know, it's a small room.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not? Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well.
Thank you.
That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity.
A what now?
Of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength.
He said frivolity.
They are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong.
I've played this game before, and I don't remember him saying that word.
Mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You
I
can
appreciate
that
that.
noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Power. Knowledge is power. Confidants.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
I feel like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Well, we already heard all this.
The birth of the full persona.
That's the only thing new. Whatever persona we get. Lamat.
All right.
But you know, I say all this thinking, you know, Billy, he's gone. He's experiencing nothing, and he will for the end of time.
Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
And that's extremely unfair. No one deserves that. Well, maybe the extreme criminals in the world do, but generally, people don't deserve that. But that's the reality that we live in.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play in a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us.
First of all, how's that unfair?
We get to see his technique live and in person, though. We should totally get spiked on.
What?
Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in.
Is this guy a
Just look at
masochist?
how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Dissatisfied. Huh. Knowledge is knowledge in this game.
Okay, quiet down.
This music always means we have something to answer. Or does it? But yeah, I'm thinking in terms of like the MCU. When Thanos snapped, everyone came back 5 years later. You know, everyone who came back, they experienced damn near no time passing. We saw in Hawkeye, Yelena, she dusted and she came back, and it felt like 5 seconds to her. Sometimes my mind wanders like, if Billy ever came back, he probably wouldn't even realize that he's been gone for years. He'll come back, be like, I don't know what just happened, let me go find some food. You know, it's not like us humans who we realize, oh, we died and we came back.
Pretty boring, right?
You know, if I died and I came back and I was told years later that years had passed, I feel like I would probably have a panic attack. Ew, get this man off my screen.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright?
I'm very curious what the voice acting studio looked like recording for this. Like all the background commotion.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
Alright, let's investigate.
King over here too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. And
I was afraid you were gonna say stroke his dick.
Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you searching? Alright, see you later. I don't remember their faces. Alright, see you later. You know the faces. Off you go.
You're coming with me too.
Wait, what?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D.
I'm kidding, of course I know.
That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Tutorial, quick travel. So we need to go to our classroom. Yo, dude with a thought bubble over his head.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
Well, what you mean by you two transfer? You want me to transfer you back to the nurse's office? Nerf? I said nerf.
What? What are you saying? No, of course not.
It's Kamoshida, ain't it? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking
about. I think you can probably physically see how he's abusing them. You're a coward! What's the matter? Are you afraid?
Complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
He kinda can't hide it.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
He didn't say that with a question mark after it.
Ridiculous. Please leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
And you're really bugging me. Spit it out already.
that injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split up. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here.
3C Films?
Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Do you think Suzui-san's been acting strange lately? She's been sighing a lot. She used to be a lot happier when we were first years. Plus those bruises. I think she's in trouble. She's trying to become a volleyball player, isn't she? I heard she takes private lessons with Mr. Kamoshida every day. Apparently, she's been a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyway, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is kinda arrogant, don't you think? Ah, high school and the gossip. Do you need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. Wouldn't you be a little more nervous if we talked in private? You and a person with a criminal record? What happens if I talk to you again and I ask for... Oh, no I can't. But you know what? Let's, you know what? I was about to say, let's move on to the next topic, but then again, there's still more that I feel like I could say. She's so uptight. She's probably had a bunch of boyfriends. I think the popularity went to her head. So where was Mishima again? Ah, the transfer student. What is it? I'll tell one of you if you tried to do something to me. Like what? I don't know. Just please don't hurt me. Nothing around the corner. So let's just look around. Oh, was this a guy I meant to talk to? You got something to say? How did you get hurt? It's from practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are gonna be tough. Mr. Kamoshida is just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. Are you sure it's not abuse? As if. You stuttered a bit there. Why'd your voice crack suddenly? How's it going? I get denial after denial. Oh, now I get this option. I see the top 50. Can you imagine if when you text someone, there was actually a title to the conversation? That eyeball thing. Like, his first few words weren't that eyeball thing. It's that thingy on your phone. So you actually have to, before you text someone, you actually have to type up a topic. And then you can have a conversation. Anyways, so let's see. Am I supposed to find Mishima yet? You know, guys, my ears have been actually feeling weird the past few, it hasn't been a few weeks just yet, but for the past week. Like, my hair is getting long.
Yeah?
My hair has grown to the point where it's, like, going over my ears, or it's starting to. It constantly feels like something's touching my ears. I don't remember how I grew out my hair all that time ago, but I clearly did. And I have every intention to do so eventually. Like, I plan to grow out my hair once again later on. But for now, I can't, because, well, there'd be no point. The plan is graduate from my corrupt school, corrupt to the core, get my license, because, you know, I gotta take a picture for my license, and then I grow out my hair. You know, I can't look like, fat, beardless Asian Moist Critical for my license picture. And you know what? I wish I could look at even half as good as he does with long hair. You know, unlike him, I can't grow a full beard. That's like super rare for Asians. Asian people actually being able to grow a full beard. I have a friend who can, but he just doesn't. Man, I would love to grow a full beard. The only facial hair I get is mustache, like hair on my chin and neck, but it doesn't connect. So where do I go again? Let's try this. But yeah, something interesting this morning. I woke up this morning with a... I woke up this morning due to a sensation. Like, there was an itch on the side of my head that woke me up. And, you know, it just kept itching to the point I had to get up and, you know, I take care of it. So first thing I did...
I can't do it.
First thing I did was I sprayed some rubbing alcohol on where the side of my head was itching, because, you know, cleans out, that cleans the area. And, you know, you also get that nice, good burning sensation, like that good type of pain. The type of pain where you know it's good for you, because it's killing the bacteria. And my voice just cracked. So I basically just, you know, put a bunch of rubbing alcohol on the side of my head. And then I tried to go back to bed. After it dried, of course.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
And then a little later, like, you know, I was using my hand to feel around the area. And then I move my hand back. I see there's blood on my fingertips. And I'm like, okay, I should probably get up and wash my head. Wash this part of my head.
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
And that's exactly what I did. I only washed half of my hair not last night. I only washed half of my head this morning. I washed half because after I'm gonna be finished playing this, I'm gonna go run on the treadmill, build up a nice sweat, and then truly wash my hair.
This has nothing to do with you, sir.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
Let us show you.
Get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you.
Oh, you will help us. Know that. You will eventually help us.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima. I don't know who the other two are.
Special coach. True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
He's like Izumi. Complete bad luck wherever he goes.
Hey, got a second?
Oh, I know you guys can hear my dogs.
And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways,
Wonder what my dogs are barking at this time.
right in the face.
That was just because I'm no good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got.
I'm sure you guys can hear it very clearly now because they're right outside the door. Some things never change with me playing this game. When I played this game initially, yes, my dogs were barking too. One of the dogs barking may have changed since then, but still, it's the exact same problem I have playing this game. No matter when I play this game, you guys will always hear a dog bark in the background.
They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
His true colors are starting to show.
Here, he ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here.
You have no right to be here.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
I find it hard to believe the parents would keep quiet.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through.
I think Ryuji knows it better than anyone else.
It's going to help.
Well, maybe not Shiho.
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Oh, I thought this was going to be another scene. I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. Can I do nothing else? Nope. Nothing else I can do. Absolutely nothing. Out of time. Yeah, we already saw this one. But anyways, let's talk about some other stuff. Another reason I wanted to play this yesterday. Well, actually, another reason why I didn't play was because, honestly, I kind of didn't feel that well yesterday. Well, actually, the same thing was the case for today, but I felt fine today. So, both yesterday and today, I only had a small breakfast, but I didn't eat anything for lunch. But during the day, what I did have was I had a big bubble tea. Like, that's a lot of sugar. So I didn't have anything really solid to work with all day. I just had a bunch of sugar to keep me going. So yesterday, during dinner, I kind of felt this, like, pain in my gut. In my chest and my gut. So, you know, at that moment, I wasn't feeling too well. You know, maybe it was because, I I was kind of starving myself, and I didn't really have anything to work with all day besides a whole bunch of sugar and caffeine. So I wasn't feeling too well yesterday, but today, the day I'm playing this, it was exactly the same, but I feel just fine. I didn't feel any pain during dinner. But yeah, another reason why I wanted to play this yesterday was because yesterday I made a discovery. I finally discovered that Tornadus is not the only monotype flying... Wait, monotype? Tornadus isn't the only mono flying type Pokemon, and it shocked me. I'm like, wait a second, I thought Tornadus was the only pure flying type. You know, I just happened to be scrolling through the Cerebi National Dex page, and I just happened to look at the typings when I saw there was 2 other Pokemon that are pure flying. And I'm like, wait a second, let me look it up real quick just to make sure it's not a mistake on Cerebi. And true enough, Rookidee and Corvisquire are pure flying type. I just assumed that they were flying and normal, like every other regional bird is. Everything is normal flying? Yeah, I just assumed that they were. I was shocked to find out that they weren't normal. You want to know why? Because my first time playing Sword and Shield, I even had them on my team. And I evolved it all the way to a Corviknight. I had them on my team, and I used them in battle. I didn't even notice that they were pure flying. I didn't notice that they weren't also normal. So, Tornadus is not the only pure flying type. It took them long enough to make a regional bird that was not normal in flying. But speaking of Pokemon, let me talk about some shinies that I got lately. I think it was 2 days ago. So July 1st, because I would have remembered if I got this yesterday.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Oh, let's let this finish first.
That bruise above your eye.
Yeah, that looks worse.
That from practice too?
That wasn't there yesterday. That bruise on her face wasn't there yesterday.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
That thing about Mishima saying parents know and they keep silent as well.
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
Boy, let me tell you, I don't give no shits if the gym teacher is an Olympic medalist.
Are you sure you're okay?
I see my kid with these many injuries, I will come up to the school and I will look the teacher in the face like, what the hell are you doing? Look at my damn kid.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Kamoshida would pound you into the ground.
Kamoshida's bitch.
Kamoshida's bitch. See, I find it hard to believe that the school,
I'm in the way, aren't I?
one,
Sorry.
wouldn't know about the rumors of Kamoshida with a student, and two, if they did know, they wouldn't do anything about it.
Huh?
Because that's not how it works in reality. Again, if a teacher was with a student, in reality, there would be a huge investigation going on.
This might not be any of my business.
Teacher would probably be
but don't let the
fired.
rumors get to you, okay? I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
You don't have to go.
Damn it. What the hell?
Did you find someone?
Is that what it looks like?
Well, I tried.
All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told them something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
Yo, you pound the machine. Did you get something? Like, did something come loose and fall down? Check the dispense box down there. See if you got a free drink.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
The palace! I remember this. We have to choose both these options before we get the correct answer.
You wanna tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas?
Wait, hold on. Call the cops. What if we don't tell them about the castle and tell them about a perverted, abusive gym teacher? We don't have to mention the castle portion.
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
Hey, did you hear something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
I'm not a cat, says the cat.
You came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow. Like Sonic. Meow.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Busy?
Make sure you check every nook
It's
and
after
cranny
school.
around.
What's so busy about now?
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
Oh, add one more to the for real counter.
Being an idiot.
I feel like I'm gonna say that every time he says for real.
This probably ain't the best place.
I'm sure I can look up the script for this game online and just Control F for real and just see how many are in the script.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there.
Again, my hopes for Persona 6, if you happen to choose to name the main character the actual canon name, I hope they actually have an option where they actually voice act with the character's name instead of just always saying this guy. Only that can only work for if you use the official name though. You know, you can't say something like Dick my butt and they actually voice act it. You know, it's not like the Family Feud game where they have a lot of options voice acted.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real?
Add one more to the for real counter.
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what.
I hope someone's keeping track, because I haven't.
To bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat.
True, except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
We completely stuff it with dynamite and blow it sky high.
You agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you.
I'm not a cat!
If you erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
Would you really label those as desires, though?
Those yearnings were to vanish.
Desire to go to sleep?
Someone who is shut down entirely.
I guess if you're really tired, you could narrow it down to, yes, I desire to go to bed, I'm exhausted.
They might die.
Will you listen to
But would you really label all of those as desires?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I'll be honest. If he dies, I really don't care. If I was in their position, and there's a chance of killing him, I honestly wouldn't care. Exactly. We would not be pinned for a murder.
If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
In a way, we would, cause yeah, we wouldn't really be doing things as bad as he does.
Make sure you've made your decision by then.
We wouldn't be going around killing people on purpose.
We're getting all worked up for nothing.
Of course, we would try to avoid it, but if it accidentally happens, well, too bad.
Another way. Come on.
The person we were doing it to was bad anyways. That's just me. Anyways, as I was saying, I believe 2 days ago, I was playing Legends Arceus. Now, remember when I streamed that game, I was saying how much I hated playing that game. Honestly, the grinding portion was atrocious. The need to grind in that game made me absolutely hate it, but everything else is not that bad. You know, just playing around, exploring, potentially getting shinies, that's the fun part. The story, you know, playing through the story of the game kinda infuriated me whenever I played it. But now that that's over with, so I was working on my living dex, which I'll give an update on that in a moment. I was working on my living dex, and by extension, my collection of regional forms. So I was playing Legends Arceus 2 days ago to collect all the regional forms, and I got a shiny. Got a random full odds shiny. Just play Persona 4 Golden, it makes you happier when it hits console. That was a big burp too. Where do I need to go? Look at my maxed out money, by the way. Yo, this place got any, like, fried bread for me? No. Nothing yet. I always get lost in this game's subway station, whatever. Oh, I'm already here. Well, I don't need to go back to school. Nope. God, I hate going through the subways in this game. I can never remember where I need to go. Is it this way? No. The other way. So I was going. Oh,
Will you please give it a rest?
this is a scene I was thinking
Told you,
earlier.
I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position.
They really wrote this game to put these characters in absolutely unwinnable positions.
Wait, were you listening?
You know, An has every power to just walk away and ignore him, but then she knows Kamoshida will do unspeakable things to Shiho. I was eavesdropping. I'll admit it. You caught me red-handed. I was eavesdropping.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
Clearly Kamoshida has not.
No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Enough.
See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Well, hold on. You said play Persona 4 Golden. Makes you happier. Persona 3 is more depresso, though. And Persona 5 is angry feels. What about Persona 1 and 2? I assume you're gonna say something like those games give you a amnesia effect. But yeah, ooh, that's the escalator going up. I was going for a Hisuian Zorua to evolve into a Zoroark. And if you know that game, Hisuian Zorua is underground. So I was underground finding a Zorua, and then I heard the sound effect for a shiny. Which, by the way, thank God I had my sound on. Because in this game, you can... What the hell was that sound? I just heard something beep in my house. Unless I was in game.
Stop following me. Just leave
So yeah, thank God at that moment I happened to have my game sound on.
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Because you're a beautiful woman and I care.
What the heck? I really don't get you.
Alright, I'll continue talking after this.
Nothing to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
That's kind of an issue with these kinds of games. I can't really talk about stuff because there's so much voice acting in these games. Which is great, because I hate reading. And we all know I suck at reading. And anime, which, thank goodness, Atlas doesn't copyright anime scenes in this game.
Rumors, haven't you?
But it absolutely is the case for Persona 4.
Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this.
Hell no.
You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
10 out of 10 voice acting. Thank you, Xander Mobus, for basically just moaning into the mic.
What am I saying?
I know you mean on. Oh, you're talking about Xander as well. Grunt.
so weird.
But yeah, I was going for a Zorua.
Just ignores me.
So I looked around underground trying to find the shiny.
I've heard people talking about
Which
it.
I do know that shinies in Legends Arceus, you save the game. That way if you lose it, you reset the game. The shiny will still be there. I don't care if it's cheating, it's a shiny.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I am the Joker after all.
They were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind.
Erica Harlacher did good as well. Everyone in this game is incredible for the voice acting.
As if something like that would ever happen.
Even like the 3 lines that Xander Mobus actually did for this. Wait, what'd she say? If something happened, if something like, as if something like that would ever happen. It's too convenient. It could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
So, and then, so I looked around for the shiny. It was nowhere underground.
Are you leaving?
So I restart the game because I saved.
What is it?
And then I decided to go above ground to take a look.
Asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
Oh no, is this where
What
she
did
gets
he say?
beaten in the anime?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been?
I was out with the girl. The trains were delayed, I got lost, some thug was bothering me. He's not gonna believe any of the things I say here.
Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
I was hanging with the girl, actually. I actually made a friend.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time.
Oh wow, I'm looking at the time now, it's actually 12 a.m. Exactly. Oh, something I forgot to mention.
I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Something I forgot to mention, which is now a little too late. Like, I'm literally a few seconds late. And now I am a minute late, because now it turned 12:01. But I saw today on Twitter, from the official Atlas West Twitter account, that today, before midnight, was Ryuji's in-game birthday, July 3rd. So happy in-game birthday to Ryuji, even though in-game right now, it's only April 14th. You know, there's a lot of dates in July for me in my life. He deserves it. I don't care if he dies. He deserves it. But yeah, there's a lot of dates in July for me. Obviously, it's July 2nd's the day that Billy passed. I also have my other dog. It's his birthday. And then I have my newer dog's birthday. You know, Billy passed on July 2nd. And then, a couple weeks later, somewhere else out there in the world, a miracle happened. My other dog was born on July 15th. So, my younger dog, his name is Skye, S-K-Y-E. My sister came up with that name. Is there anything I can do besides going to bed? So my younger dog Sky, his birthday is on July 15th. My older dog Toby, his birthday's on July 17th. And then, literally a few days later after that, it's my dad's birthday. So that alone is already 4 dates for me to know in July. You want to know what else is a huge coincidence too? You guys know I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's my favorite show. In the show, Sky's birthday is July 2nd. You know, the day that my dog passed. And before we discover her real name, her made-up name, the name that she made up for herself, is the name of my dog Sky now. It's like how the tables have turned. How the turns have tabled. It's like, could there be any more coincidences in terms of dates? Anyways, I didn't even finish saying the shiny I got. So, I went above ground to look around, like maybe the shiny was above ground. It turns out it was a shiny Glalie. I could tell by the red eyes. Well, that's exactly how you tell if it's a shiny, because the eyes are not blue, they're red. But then an Alpha Glalie came up, and so I was fighting an Alpha Glalie with the red eyes next to the shiny Glalie with the red eyes.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers.
I do not.
There are 3 branches in our government.
Federal,
The
municipal,
National
oh.
is legislative, the cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary.
I was kidding. I don't even know what I
This
just said
division
were.
of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option.
You couldn't have picked any other time to talk to me about this? Why are you in there?
Did I just hear a cat just now?
Meow!
You don't.
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
So, I got my shiny Glalie. It's actually the 3rd shiny I got in Legends Arceus. At the time, I got 3 shinies in that game today, the day I'm playing this. I'll talk about that in a second, because I know what scene's about to happen in the game. That damn furball.
If you only knew I'm reading this too.
Was it here that it... Yeah, it is. It is here.
What's that? Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
Suzui?
Shiho?
For real? Come on, let's go.
Well,
Stay in your seat.
we just heard another for real. It didn't come from Ryuji, but it was still a for real in this game.
Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shia Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
More music I can't play. Well, let's see if this portion gets muted as well. Well, at least the teacher tried. He at least tried to calm everyone down. Okay, I swear to God, if all these portions that play this song have to be muted, I will never play the song again, because it is not worth the headache to deal with this afterwards. Oh my God. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go, 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 go. Where do I go again? Do I need? Nope, it's blocked here as well. How do I?
What the hell?
Whoops, I kind of skipped some words there. Skipped a line there. Okay. Now, oh, it says on the map. Go here. Of course everyone takes pictures. What you gonna do? Put it on Instagram, hashtag shocked. Hashtag I can't believe it.
We need someone to go with her.
Other hashtags that are absolutely absurd.
I'm not in charge of her class, though.
We should leave this to Principal Kobayakawa.
Hesitant teacher.
I'll go.
Please hurry.
Shio. Why?
You know what? The paramedics actually got here rather quick.
I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore.
You know, it's amazing she actually survived. I don't know how high this school is.
Huh? Kamoshida? No! Shio!
Her leg was totally bent the wrong way, huh?
Return to your classrooms at once.
Panicking teacher. That guy.
Hey, wasn't Mishima acting
It is like
weird?
that guy. As if we don't know who he is. He definitely knows. He knows something.
We're gonna make him talk this time.
Yep, let's go. Please stop playing the song.
Return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
Wouldn't you especially want to let them go home? Thank you for stop playing that music.
That hurts.
Now, if that portion was muted and you didn't hear anything I said,
Run.
what I said was, yeah, if all those portions are muted, you will never hear me play that song again, because it's not worth me dealing with that afterwards.
He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted.
I'm leaning more towards, yes, it will be muted, but I don't know yet. I don't know, this hasn't posted yet.
She was called out by
At least not of me playing this. If you're watching this afterwards, then yes, it was posted.
What? I was called by him a number of times too. To the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them.
And the anime
So
actually
the physical
depicted
punishment
that.
thing was for real. Yesterday, he called Suzui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual. He didn't. That son of a bitch!
But anyways, so yeah, today I was playing Legends Arceus. Before the game came out, and even after the game came out,
Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor.
before the game came out and after the game came out, there was actually mostly just one shiny I wanted to get from this game. And that's Shiny Zorua. And today I finally got it.
He went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him.
Now, because I don't have the Shiny Charm yet, because I really don't want to grind to get to 10 ranks and get the Shiny Charm, what I did was I painstakingly completed Zorua's Pokedex page to boost my Shiny odds.
Don't play dumb with me.
Damn, so aggressive. You just kicked the chair over.
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
Did he stutter?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
Oh, Morgana's there too. I didn't even notice Morgana's in here.
About things you have
How did Morgana get in here?
Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about.
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do? We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement?
You sound pretty confident about that. What if she does recover and make a statement? You'll be like, oh shit!
No. That can't be. God damn.
This again?
The fact that they wrote this guy to be absolutely irredeemable too.
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch.
Like they just thought we should give him absolutely no remorse, no redeeming features.
But still.
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What?
I want to beat the edges off of his chin so badly. Round out the edges on his face.
scum like you say. You threatened me too, Mishima. So you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you.
Do I see a baseball bat next to that printer?
You're a victim, but you leaked.
Man, I want to take that so badly and just swing it right next to his cranium.
How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
Like, for those who know, I would take that bat and just Negan him.
You're all expelled. You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this.
If you insist, I'll get out of your sight. I would spit on him and then just run out the door. He'll eat his words.
Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
Huh? Have you lost your minds? You worthless kids aren't making any sense. But sure, go ahead and try. After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
Say less. Challenge accepted. But yeah, I completed Zoro's Dex page to boost my shinies.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole.
Say less.
We're not beating him up.
I want to, though.
We're stealing his distorted desires.
Oh, if that's what you call it.
Made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I don't care. And I never cared.
Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
Exactly.
And you?
Man, I felt that way even before Shiho attempted that.
Then it's settled.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard? You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh?
That's not a good sign.
What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled?
And why is a cat here?
Everyone's talking about
And why are you two talking to a cat?
That asshole's at it again. So you came all this way to tell us that?
If you're going to deal with Kamoshida, let me in on it too.
I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
Technically it does.
But it does.
Yeah.
Shiho's...
I said don't get in our way.
You didn't have to be a jerk about it. You're just trying to protect her, but okay.
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. Women can be much bolder than men at times.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
The moment we cross over, we'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
You know, right now I'm just realizing there's not going to be a good moment for me to stop anytime soon.
Sneak in and stylishly steal treasure.
Unless I'm wrong.
That is what we become.
That sounds kind of cool.
So,
we just gotta
I
say
got my shiny Zoro.
Kamoshida's name and
I kept on going to the Alabaster Icelands.
Then we end up in Bizarro World.
Bizarro?
How the hell's all this work? Someone make it?
I don't care. I think I usually choose, of course.
There's no point in thinking about it now. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
But yeah, I just kept on going back, checking the Zoros. If they're not shiny, I talk to Professor, and I go back to, what that was the village called again? Shit, what was the village called?
Alright, time to bust on through.
What is this?
Shit, I forgot the hub world name. Whatever the village was called. Something village.
That voice. Sakamoto? And are you...
Why are you here?
How should I know? What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
Jubilife!
I see. Perhaps she was
Jubilife Village! I totally didn't just open my Switch and take a look.
Multiple people can enter
I can't believe I forgot that name.
It stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
For real?
Add one more to the for real counter.
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
Anyways, you gotta leave.
No!
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
No way! It talked? Oh my god! It's a monster cat!
Monster?
You better explain what's going on! I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her. But how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
Both of us grab her by one arm and just toss her out. Got it.
What are you...
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
You guys, seriously? Ah!
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
Because we're noobs at this?
Shut up. Ah, jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An.
Morgana's totally not about to Google her afterwards.
The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it? We're counting on you, Joker.
Joker? That a nickname?
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that.
See, now this! It pisses me off that later on in the game they don't use this reasoning. Later on in the game they just say it's cool to use code names, and that's it.
And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace.
Exactly, they provided a reason to use code names this early in the game. But later on it's like, it's not cool to have to use our own names. It's cooler to use code names. Did you forget you wrote in a reason to use code names in this game?
It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to
Also, the
fighting.
anime completely changed how he got the Joker nickname. I believe it was in the bedroom, and Morgana then said Joker.
It's settled then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be, let's see, Thug.
Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself. When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kind of like it. What if we named me after this?
Fine. Why not Skull then?
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull!
You guys ever wonder how these guys know what they look like? Like, especially the mask? Do they take it off, turn it around, and take a look? There's not exactly mirrors in the palaces. Weren't there mirrors in one of these? Whatever. You know, it's like when they go back to the real world.
How about Mona?
Well, if Joker thinks it's
They go back to the real world, they're not exactly in these outfits. They can't just go to their bathroom and look in the mirror.
We're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those code names from now on.
How did Ryuji know his mask looked like a skull? Unless he off-screen took it off and took a look at what it looks like.
Time to go steal this treasure thing. Let's make a dash for it.
Now I get to run. Was it here that the Velvet Room? No. You know what? This might be a good place for me to stop because I've been on for over 2 hours. But let me finish what I was saying first. So I got a shiny Zorua today. You know, the one and only shiny I actually wanted from the game. I painstakingly completed the Dex page just to boost my shiny odds. And then for an entire day, I just checked out the Zorua spawns. If they weren't shiny, go back to Jubilee Village and just go back to Alabaster Iceland and check again. And then I was working on unlocking the massive mass outbreaks because I didn't know you had to unlock it. So in the process, I got 2 shinies. I got a shiny Chatot. And then immediately after, I got a shiny Finneon. So yeah, now I have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 6. So I got the free Ponyta, and then I got a random Machoke. Oh, Glalie, Zorua, Chatot, and Finneon. I forgot what shinies I got. Anyways, I think this is a good spot to end. Because I've been on for way too long. Alright, I'll see you guys next time for... Did I even... I almost said, did I even save? Of course I did. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And I'll try my best not to take several days to play this again. Bye.